Because while we're talking about COVID in Maharashtra, what the politicians are focused on is how that actually impacts voting. Because with Devendra Fadnavis, who's leading the BJP charge there down with COVID, he'll still apparently be voting, and jailed Minister of Maharashtra may be voting as well. Meanwhile, in Rajasthan, now BJP MLAs are being moved to Rajasthan into a resort because the BJP is accusing the Congress of poaching. The Congress is saying it's the pot calling the kettle black.
BJP MLAs in Rajasthan now headed for a resort on the outskirts of Jaipur, where they will stay till voting day. After the Congress moved its MLAs to Udaipur, it's now the BJP's turn.
अगर बाड़ाबंदी कही जाती है तो जयपुर में क्यों करते हैं? बाड़ाबंदी तो उदयपुर में करनी पड़ी 400 किलोमीटर दूर, 2 तारीख को करनी पड़ी, उसको जो सरकार चला रहा है और जिनको 100% कॉन्फिडेंस है कि हमारे पास बहुमत है, तो फिर वहाँ उदयपुर भागने की जरूरत क्या है?
4 Rajya Sabha seats go to the polls on the 10th of June. Media baron Subhash Chandra's entry has created a contest on 1 seat. After voting 2 candidates in, the Congress will need another 15 votes to get the third, Pramod Tiwari, elected. For the BJP, after it votes for Ghanshyam Tiwari, its official candidate, they need another 11 votes to back Subhash Chandra. Both parties now have their MLAs safely tucked away in resorts. But is it actually locked, stocked and barrel? Well, not quite, because the way an MLA votes on the voting day will be crucial. One little vote, one little dot out of place, and it can cause severe damage to the party's prospects. That's why while these MLAs are put away in resorts, it's not just about enjoying yourself and bonding time, but MLAs will also be taught how to vote correctly in the Rajya Sabha elections.
कई बार क्योंकि मानवीय त्रुटि होती है, उसके कारण कई सवाल खड़े होते हैं, इसलिए उनमें कहीं किसी तरीके से दिक्कत नहीं आए तो वो 2-3 बार लगातार डेमो करना पड़ता है, और इसलिए वो ज़रूरी होता है कि उनको एक जगह एकत्रित करके और उसका 2-3 बार अभ्यास करवाएं.
The Congress, which is still trying to get its maths right, has finally managed to get on board 6 truant MLAs. On Sunday, Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot personally flew them down to Udaipur. 4 of these were former BSP MLAs who had merged with the Congress and have agreed once again to support the party. 2 others were the Congress's own disgruntled MLAs.
साथी थे, साथ है, साथ रहेंगे.
मन में बहुत सारी दुविधाएं थी इनकी.
कोई दुविधा नहीं थी.
In Maharashtra, a close contest for the 6th Rajya Sabha seat. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray reaching out to independent MLAs who will move to a resort right after their meeting with the CM. In Maharashtra, both the Shiv Sena and the BJP need the support of independents. 41 votes are required to elect a candidate. The Shiv Sena, with the support of the Congress and the NCP, has only 27 votes left. So it needs an extra 14 votes to make the 6th candidate win. The BJP, after voting in 2 of its candidates, is left with 29 votes. So it needs another 12 votes to make the 6th candidate win.
The numbers game for this Rajya Sabha election is headed towards a photo finish. And the other challenge before both these parties are COVID and the fact that 2 legislators from NCP, be it Nawab Malik and Anil Deshmukh, are in jail on ED cases. And Devendra Fadnavis from the BJP is down with COVID. Clearly, both the parties will try and see that they are allowed to come and vote. With Harsha Kumari Singh in Jaipur and in Mumbai with camera person Rajendra Dayalkar, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.